I don't know. I don't think I have any like hot takes really.
Should probably
Hot
increase
take.
secularism in our
Am I the
country.
only person here with hot takes?
I don't know.
9/11 was an
Yeah,
inside job.
I think Emerald should probably be the
I
person
think my-
to give the.
Okay. All right.
Give a statement and then.
All right. What should the first one be? Okay, we could. Okay, we'll start with the basic one. Abortion should be illegal.
Oh god, we're starting with a fun one.
No.
Okay, we're starting with this.
I think it should be legal with restrictions put in place, of course.
And those restrictions being?
Well, the first time you do it, it's literally you just go in, no questions asked, right? If there's a second time, it's like, okay, we're gonna like look into it. Well, also as well with when you get an abortion, you're gonna get like a therapist like talk to you like what like were you like sexually assaulted, like basically going like, hey, what happened? And like if it gets to a point where it's like after like multiple times, it's like
You're just doing it for the fun of the game, dude.
yeah, after like the first time, like they'll probably like somebody had fucking hell, I can't speak. After the first time, like you should get like background information, like okay, like come on, use condoms, right?
Exactly.
Like Jesus Christ.
God.
Okay, well, may I ask why should it be legal?
Why should it be legal? Because
Why-
some people first off get raped. That's literally out of their control.
Something about a 10-year-old.
I don't think like let's say like a 14-year-old gets raped and then is pregnant, they should not have to carry the baby. Like duh, obviously, right?
Okay.
You
At least
remind
I
me of
should
the
think that's
time in
obvious.
Texas.
What else? If you're gonna
Yeah.
bring up the point of like abortion is wrong because it's killing a human life,
That's what I was
It's
going to
not-
bring up.
it's not. I wouldn't consider it sentient. It has no capacity to think. It is.
It
literally
has
just
its
a
own brainwaves.
Yeah, but that's more just for like. Plants have their own brainwaves, but we wouldn't really consider them alive.
It
That's
has
just
its
for like
heartbeat, own brainwaves.
the brainwave. The brain is used a lot in your body for like just general. What's the word? You know what
Subconscious
homeostasis
processes.
is, right? Like just your brain was used like you have something in your brain called like what is it? Sorry, fucking oh my god, I can't remember the name. Just like reflexes that you don't even process. Like a lot of that, of a lot of brain activity is literally just like, hey, what's my blood level? Hey, what's my
Also,
oxygen level?
they
Like,
don't have a heartbeat until about like 6 weeks after.
I also need to clarify, well, yeah, brainwaves develop after like 7 weeks. That's usually when abortions are done. Most abortions are done at 6 weeks.
Okay,
yeah,
so
there's
then
also
they
like
have-
a time limit on
13.
abortions.
Yeah, and there are already laws in place that prohibit you from doing it beyond, I think it's like 13 weeks or something.
I still feel like it
Unless you
should
are
be.
in.
Oh, what?
There's your. Just go.
Oh, yeah, so sorry. I still feel like it should be, like, even if there's like a lot of, even if a lot of time has passed, if the person is a minor, I believe they should be able to go through with it.
Okay, I would say that's fair. Yeah. Hi, Anza. I would
Hello,
say
Anza.
that's fair.
Like, abortion for minors, like, yeah. Also, like, give them, like, I mean, it depends. It really does depend on the situation, because, like, a lot of shit can happen for, like, a minor to get pregnant. Maybe they just didn't get, like, enough sexual health education. Like I said, maybe they got, like, sexually abused or something. So it would sort of depend on, like, what help would be given at the end of it. But, like, I can totally, I would, like, I would sort of like expect like abortion for like minors to not have like a time threshold. Obviously, like okay, maybe if it's like 7 months, 8 months, all right, then like okay, there's like what are we doing? Come on.
Okay.
But like still, I don't know, because it's like a minor shouldn't have to give birth, right? That's just
Okay.
and like a minor is also less likely to go and get out, go get help because like embarrassment or whatever. Yeah, that's my piece.
Anybody else?
Wow.
No, I agree with that.
No, yeah, I
There-
think there should just be like restrictions, and
Yeah, absolutely. You can't just like
it's such a complicated topic to just
No,
leave it at illegal or legal.
yeah, I know
Yeah,
because
it's not really
because
black and white.
you can't just be like. Like obviously we're not gonna have a system in place where it's like, oh, I'm pregnant, I'm just gonna pop into the abortion clinic, just shoot one out, like
Yeah,
like,
that's like just doing them just for the sake of it is not good. I feel like I agree with there's a lot of senses. If there's like a valid reason behind it, he gave a lot of valid reasons. Then yes, it definitely should have like. It's not. It shouldn't just be black or white. Yes, and it's illegal or no, it's not illegal.
Well, I
It's-
mean,
I
if
feel
you
like
get-
it varies case by case.
Well, I mean, if you also test the baby's genetics and realize it's gonna come out black and you try to abort it, like
I guess, bro.
Okay, bro.
Like,
Okay, bro.
I
no
guess.
one,
Gotta-
no one
gotta
is just
sprinkle
getting
a
rid of
little-
a baby just for like the hell of it, though. Like
I
no
mean,
one.
I think there have.
No one shouldn't be doing. No one should be doing
That-
that.
that-
I guess.
Okay,
no
there-
one
there are
is
some,
doing
like-
it.
there are like okay, I've seen like someone I mean it's all like I've been on social media, but you see, it's like, can you really trust it? But there should still be restrictions in place just in case, like just in case.
There already are. Just I don't think it should be illegal to the extent that it is.
Yeah, that's.
What's the extent that people say it should?
I
Really?
feel like
mean,
the
like
restrictions
It's
should be
also
a bit more
state
lenient,
dependent,
but
though.
it's also what?
State dependent.
Yeah, dude, that's like. I'm pretty sure it differs a lot by states, like
Yes, it does.
drastically.
It is up to the state to decide whether it is legal or not.
Like
Okay.
Florida and California are gonna have like way different like laws about it.
Yeah.
okay. Here's another one. Here's one that's like kind of about abortion. Well, it is about abortion, but it's like state specific. So I think this. I don't know a lot about like American law, but I think this is like something in like some state. For like states where it's illegal to have an abortion, if you go to a state where it is legal to have an abortion and get an abortion there, and you go back to the state where abortion is illegal, can you get arrested for that?
You
I-
can,
I believe
in Texas
so.
you can.
Yeah, I believe.
Yeah,
you
I think
can,
it's.
and you
Very, I think it
probably
might depend. That even might be state dependent.
Yeah, I'm like, I
itself.
think that's also dependent on the state.
I think
Like the
like,
dependency is
depends.
dependent, pretty much.
Yeah, it
For fuck's
depends.
sake.
My guess is
State
it
is like-
depends where
states are
you
like-
live. Like what state do you live in, and that's where the laws will that's what laws will be applied to you.
States are
So-
stupid as hell.
So do you agree with that then? If someone goes to somewhere where let's say it is illegal, but someone goes somewhere where it is legal to do so, and then they come back and get arrested for it, do you think
Okay.
that's fair?
No.
I'm asking Emerald here.
Well, I would say that I think like it should just be straight out illegal. That's just my take. But I would
Yeah, but like
I would
let's
say
say
yes.
someone-
Yes, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
oh, okay, so all right.
Like if you go to a different state to do that and you come back to where it was illegal, yes, you should be arrested. Because
Why?
you're finding a loophole in the law that you understand, like, oh, I'm not supposed to do this, yet I'm gonna do it. So, like, that's what I think.
Okay.
Well,
That makes
state
sense.
is not federal law, though. They should not be allowed to, get in the middle of other state laws, which is actively what Texas is trying to do. They will arrest you if you do an abortion in, like, Boston or something. They should not be allowed to do that. That infringes on state rights. That infringes on your rights to be able to be free in other states.
How can I
concept.
So, here's I'm trying to like find out, how do I word this?
States having so many rights is also pretty interesting to think about.
I mean, it's called the United States of America for a reason.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't really seem very united, but
Yeah. And every
that's
single
besides the point.
time about states' rights doesn't really sound really cool when they try to do it. If you get what I mean, but that's more of a joke, so yeah.
Jackie, may I ask, how does it infringe on your state rights?
Hold on, she's trying to join me, and then no escapes.
Okay, go
What's
ahead.
up?
How does it infringe on your state rights?
You are, let's say you go to a different state. Those state laws, let's just take Texas for example. Texas laws do not apply to you if you are in a different state. If you do, let's just say you smoke weed. If you smoke weed in like California, Texas is not allowed to arrest you for smoking weed because you're not in Texas. So why should they be allowed to arrest you for getting an abortion in a different state? You're not in Texas.
That's a very good point to bring up.
Texas is not allowed to, put their laws onto like California, right?
Okay.
So why should we make a exception for just abortion?
To play devil's
And
advocate,
also,
yes.
well, you can like flip that on its head too, because like
Why
then
should it not?
they're-
Like, why should it not then? Like in that case. So it's like it's very complicated in that case.
I mean, to play devil's advocate here, I think I'm using that term right. I don't know.
We'll find out.
You taking weed is something that directly impacts only you, right? Having an abortion impacts another life. It doesn't just impact you or another potential life.
It doesn't matter. It's not Texas. You're not in Texas.
Okay, well,
Regardless of what you do, you are not in Texas.
okay, I'm just gonna
Can I give
go
an
off of what Derskert
extreme
was saying.
Example?
Here,
Actually, Emerald,
go
you
ahead, yeah.
First.
No, it's fine. I don't care.
All right, so I guess like, let's say you commit a murder in one country, and then you move to a different country. Should you still be arrested for that murder? Because
Yeah.
No, you're
you're
not in
under
that
different
country.
laws, and what happened was in the past. So they'd be arresting you for something you did before, and in like a completely different place.
As far as I know, what will happen is if they find out what
okay,
you
but like
moved-
murder's illegal everywhere, so
Yeah.
Okay,
like,
no, let's take
suppose.
something that like is a law. You know how in like Britain, how they have that law with like online, where if you say stuff online, they'll like arrest you
Oh yeah.
if you're like in the country. If you say stuff and you're in America and then you go to Britain, they can't arrest you because you said it when you were in the U.S. They can't force their laws onto you if you are not actively in their territory. Same goes for like Texas.
But I mean, if you say something online, U.S. Border Patrol checks your online shit. They can deny you entry.
What is the subject right now? Sorry.
Abortion.
It's abortion.
It's a
Then
And
terrible
like
term.
it's relatively related. Now we're talking about like should laws at a state apply to the
If
one that
you
you're
break-
currently in.
Okay, so like
Alright.
if you're in state A and you break a law in state B, when you go to state B, should you be arrested for that, even though it was outside of that state?
Okay, well, okay.
I think that's the
before
subject, right?
before we continue that, I heard Emma say murder is illegal everywhere. That's kind of what an abortion is, though. That's the thing. You are eliminating the life of a human being. That's what you're doing. That's why I think it should be illegal.
Even if a 6-year-old gets impregnated, do you think a 6-year-old should carry to term and risk dying as well? Would you rather have one child possibly the chance of maybe even surviving, much less without a ton of congenital birth defects? Would you rather have one child dead or two children dead? What about the kids that die, the babies or the fetuses that it's like a stillbirth? Because you can still get arrested for that too. At least here in Texas, you will get arrested if you have a stillbirth.
May I ask how the? I'm not really educated on this stuff, but how will the 6-year-old die? Sorry.
Because it is very strenuous on the body, and adult women's bodies are literally built to withstand it, but like someone under 10 is not, and their body physically isn't even big enough to hold it. A lot of kids die from it, like pre-teen, I mean, and even teen kids like get really hurt from it.
Okay, so then how about we do this instead? Anybody under the age of 13, I guess, legal?
Why 13?
I also think if we were to like ban abortion, we would need a much better foster care system.
Yeah, too many kids
Yeah,
get
yeah,
born
no,
in
that's pretty much-
shitty houses with shitty income and just shitty living conditions.
We would also need to properly punish fathers for doing said thing. Like, if we're going to ban abortion, sure, okay, then ban it. But then also, like, these fathers that, like, rape these people don't get actual jail time. A lot of them do not.
Yes.
A lot of them
yeah,
go
that's
free
right.
because they have a quote-unquote life to live.
Damn, that's
So,
crazy.
do you think we
This
should
is
be
real.
punishing them as well?
I mean, they're kind of ruining
Yeah.
the lives of two people, so
exactly. So
at least if it's not like twins or anything.
The thing is, I have
That's
another
accessible.
question. What about medical complications?
medical okay. Medical complications. Like, define medical complications.
Like, if it actively is dangerous to the mother's health, or like,
Okay, so then in that case,
Like an ectopic pregnancy, for example.
Or, like, dyssocia?
and I would, if it is a
What?
life or death, then yes, do it.
Well, if a baby dies during pregnancy,
Miscarriage?
yeah, like miscarriage. Well, I
Like
mean,
that's unfortunate. Like,
yeah, but like you should be able to abort that, right? Because it causes significant risk to the woman giving birth to an already dead baby.
Like, remove the fetus?
The
Yeah.
dead fetus.
Yeah.
yeah, correct. Yes, correct. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. On top of that, do you remember a few months ago with that Georgian woman who died and they forced her body to be an incubator for a baby that ended up with like a lot of health defects? Do you think that's okay?
wait, what?
Like,
What
There
type
was a
of-
Georgian woman that died while like carrying a baby, and they forced her body to become an incubator while her corpse was rotting to carry the baby until they could successfully remove it. And it's alive, but it has a lot of health defects. Last I checked.
Okay.
the woman died while pregnant, and
Unlucky.
Yes.
they kept the baby alive until.
They forced the woman's body to be an incubator to keep the baby alive.
Did they know there were going to be health defects?
So, that besides the point, do you think it's okay to keep a dead woman's corpse on life
Well,
support?
okay,
to
well,
carry
here's
a
the
baby
thing.
to term?
How do you can't know whether that baby is going to have health defects, so you can't just say, "Oh, I'm just going to kill it off." You don't know what's going to happen.
That doesn't matter. You are using a dead woman's body as an incubator to carry a child that you don't even know what is going to happen to it. It is a dead
Okay, so-
woman. She's dead.
Okay, so going back to your point, would you rather have 2 lives die rather than 1? Would you, in this case, in the same exact case, would you rather have both die or 1 die?
Both die. Because this is not a life that should be led, and you're desecrating a corpse, which is illegal. You're desecrating a
again,
corpse.
you don't know how that baby is going to turn out. It could have been fine for all we know.
Again, that just
You're
goes back to
still
the
desecrating a
we need better foster care thing.
You are still desecrating a corpse, which is just insanely disrespectful to the family, to the mother, to the child, to everyone. Imagine being that child growing up and being told, oh yeah, you know, your mom died and we forced her rotting corpse to be alive so that you could be alive.
Okay, well, when you word it that way, yes, it's going to sound bad because you're wording it that way.
No, that's just the truth.
So how would you word it?
How do you word it any other way than using a dead woman's rotting corpse to carry a baby?
I'll tell you. So, did you know that your mom died and we were able to save you afterwards? Like, you don't have to mention the whole rotting part.
But it's true. I'm just telling you the facts. If anything, you are lying by saying that you are not, you know, using a dead woman's rotting corpse to carry a baby. You can word it any other way, but it doesn't change the facts that you're using a dead woman's body.
It changes the facts, but it doesn't change the facts, but it changes the way people interpret it.
Like, I didn't lie. I just didn't mention it.
You actually did lie.
That's just called lying by omission. That's just called lying.
You're absolutely lying.
This is just true, yeah.
Hey guys,
I'm not lying. I'm lying.
guys.
Okay, well,
I don't know. I guess you didn't describe it as gruesomely, so I don't know.
I mean, it's...
The people that kept the mother's body alive, did they ask the mother before she died or any of her family members about the situation, or no?
The family members wanted to take her off life support. The government said it was illegal and refused to let hospital staff and the family take her off. It was the government that did it.
I think ultimately it should be the family's choice there.
Yes, or like anyone close to that person.
I would agree with that.
Anyone closest to that person.
I don't think the government could just be like, oh, well.
You know what, we're going to run a little experiment and call it
This is
saving
government
someone's life.
outreach is what they're doing. And I thought conservatives' whole deal is wanting less government.
The family said they weren't given the option, and the situation was, or they felt the situation was a form of torture.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm sorry to cut this off, but I want to move on to a different subject because we have already...
I know, it's been like an hour.
Yeah, it's been 20 minutes.
Let's move on.
It's been 20 minutes.
30 minutes.
Let me think.
All right.
What's
I have a good one for last.
Mm-hmm.
Or do you just want to do it now?
I'm thinking.
I was gonna say something, but
All right, go ahead.
I low-key forgot.
Well,
Stop the Pledge of Allegiance.
I'll think of it later, and then I'll forget it again. But
I mean, you can like.
Let me see if I'm gonna think if I actually want to say it or if it's maybe too stupid.
I mean, we don't have a topic right now, so might as well.
Okay, I got a good topic.
Mm-hmm.
What are the benefits of modern conservatism in opposed to being progressive?
I would ask
literally
which aspects
no idea what those words mean.
And what is modern conservative?
What is conservatism? What is conservatism? What is the core belief of conservatism?
Yeah, maybe
So
not
why
American.
is that
I feel like we
better
should have
than
started with
progress?
that.
yeah, that's one thing.
Why is
Define
being
it.
conservative better
What
than
does it mean to be
progress?
conservative? That's
Yeah,
what I'm
maybe
asking you right now.
Why
Maybe
is
not
your
American.
ideology better than ours? I guess.
As defined.
Is that what you're trying to
maybe
say,
better.
Jackie?
conservative, adjective, adverse to change or innovation in holding traditional values. That is
Yeah,
not.
that's the basic definition.
That is the basic definition of conservative.
In a political context, favoring free enterprise, private ownership, and socially traditional ideas.
Socially traditional values.
Oh,
Why is
yeah,
that
What
better
do those
than
words
progress?
mean? Socially traditional values. Like you
Christian,
go back 30
straight,
years and
etc.
like social
White,
norms, or
Christian, straight, nuclear family. Imagine like Fallout, nuclear family.
Yeah, like Nuketown.
Yeah.
Self-proclaimed conservatives of the modern age in America are known as conservatives, but rather reactionaries in one sense, to be honest.
Okay, well, another thing that I should say, it really depends on your view right now. Like, I can say the same thing for the other side. And
I have a good topic.
Yeah. Please.
Should
Well, let's
church
talk about
and
that.
state be completely separate?
yes,
Yes.
Yes.
church and state?
Yes.
Yeah,
Or
yes.
just,
secularism.
or just religion, or just
I think
religion in
that's what
general.
it's called, right? Yeah, I don't
You
think
have a freedom to religion. You have a freedom to religion.
I don't
Okay.
think
Yeah,
religion should be.
There's still a bunch of religious stuff in the
Influencing
Constitution.
politics.
Yes, exactly. That's
And I just
do
bring
it
that
in the
up
name
because of like
in the name
states
of
having
Jesus
like
or in
forcing
the
you
name
to
of
have
some
like the
Egyptian
Bible
god or
in
whatever.
classrooms and shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
like-
okay. Thank
here's
fuck
one.
we don't have that in the UK.
I got one. Do you believe gender markers should be made legal throughout the U.S.?
Gender
What is a
what?
gender marker?
A gender marker is for like trans people who, if they want to change their gender, which is not used in any way to dictate who you are, they are allowed to change it by filling out forms. And in a lot of conservative states, it is made illegal.
Insanity.
So it's like a.
I don't know about this one. I have no fucking clue.
Is it like a more like official nickname kind of thing? Like it doesn't affect
Okay, like
Yeah.
why?
medical
why
treatment,
do-
for example, or whatever. It's just kind of a nickname.
So this is
I
like why is
guess.
this something why is this something trans people need? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to that.
Why do you think it's something that they would not benefit from? Just because they may not technically need it doesn't mean they aren't benefiting from it for social. You
Okay, so
already
can you-
see what is
Can you
happening
can,
with.
can you explain like what is it? I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, so like gender markers are so like on your ID, it will say like M, F, or like X if you're like non-binary.
Right, is that it?
Yeah.
Isn't that just on your ID or already?
Yeah, but
Yes, but it's like allowing you to change it freely.
I
Allowing you to change it freely?
with the context of filling out mini forms, by the way.
Okay, with that context, yeah, I think that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
I guess okay. I'm leaning to more of a conservative standpoint for this, or at least I would think.
For
Because-
me, I would say no.
Because let's say
Okay.
I don't know, you get into a motorcycle crash or something, like you're lying on the floor unconscious, you're a trans person, and there's like, I don't know, EMS arrives, and they just don't know what gender they are, or gender you are, and it says, let's say you're trans femme,
Okay, just pull down that pants, bro.
and you've had bottom surgery. Let's go with that.
I am.
Okay, but it's
And
not
they
perfect.
use your driver's license to identify like who you are and what gender you are.
That's
So then-
what I was gonna bring
In
In
up.
this
Someone with-
situation, they don't know what kind of, because I don't know if there's
Okay.
different medical procedures for genetically male.
I've got like a
so
I've got like a maybe like a fix to this. I don't
I've
know.
got a counter to that.
What if you
Yeah.
had like a
yeah, I agree, Anza.
What if you had like a license? What if instead of like just having like gender in your license, you would have gender and sex because sex is
Yes.
biological, gender is a spectrum.
That's what Anza just said in the.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh,
with
That's
that.
really?
Yeah, she.
Yeah,
told me
I
with
feel
that.
like
I was
if
gonna
I-
bring that
if
up
I were
after.
to- Like, I feel like
Yeah,
that
okay.
would be the best option.
Yes. I
Yeah,
agree
because
with this.
it makes everyone it makes
You need
everyone
to
happy.
clarify. You genuinely need to clarify, or else that
As
could get you killed.
someone in medical, like I know people who are in medical fields, they can tell. They can tell.
Yeah, but still, right? Like,
I mean, I
It-
do agree
I
that
feel
yeah,
like
you
it
should
should
have
be more
like sex
clear.
marker, but I feel like in like our social climate, it is also dangerous for a lot of like trans people to have that, and that's why I brought it up. Is literally just for safety. A lot of trans
May I-
people like will get attacked, and like I've been like punched in the crotch before at TSA for it.
what, by like the security guard?
Yeah, because I have a part that cis women don't have.
Yeah. Okay. That's just that's just called like.
That's just assault.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure
But
that's
it is
also a hate
still
crime.
minority,
it is
though.
still safety though.
I know. I think like
Okay, I'm gonna be honest
It-
though. Like that guy shouldn't even be there to begin with.
True.
yeah. I
But,
mean,
Yeah.
I feel like
like
stereotypically
assuming a perfect world, like that would be the best option.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, no, absolutely. If the world was perfect, I totally agree.
But like, I don't know. This. I mean, like, okay. Fuck, man. I keep forgetting what I'm gonna say. God, bro.
You gotta
Not
open
gonna
up
talk it.
Notepad, bro.
Yeah, I know. I need to start writing shit down. Like, I'm
You
gonna
need
say
to
this.
you
I'm
need to
gonna
write
say
this
this.
down. Alright, well, are we done with this topic? Are we ready to move on?
I think so.
I think we've come
I
to
don't
a
really.
decent understanding and conclusion for this.
Okay. I'm only gonna ask this question because it's like something that I'm like genuinely curious about, but I know the answer to.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's just straight up like the answer is yeah. Charlie Kirk didn't deserve to die.
Yeah. No one should deserve to die for political beliefs.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah, he didn't.
I mean,
deserve
yeah,
to die.
he was a bit of a
Charlie
prick.
did not deserve to die, but you can't get mad at people for joking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people
Yeah.
joke about 9/11. People joke about
I mean,
anything.
I'm not
these
gonna
days,
I'm not
so-
gonna get mad, but I'm just gonna think to myself, that's just disrespectful.
Do you think the same thing when people talk about 9/11?
Or when people say something.
When I
Like
genuinely
deporting
think about the
ICE.
event, yes.
Well, it's
When I
like
genuinely
I
think about the
mean,
event,
with
yes, I think that's
Well-
disrespect.
with Kirky over here being disrespectful to him, he was disrespectful his whole life.
He actively tolerated hate, and there is a thing that like, yeah, he shouldn't have died, but he did get like when you are in the same position
I mean,
he
okay.
was in, spouting active hate, he got what was coming to him. He knew what was gonna happen.
I mean, he was also the same guy that said George Floyd deserved it. So it's like,
He also said
I mean-
that dead school children are worth the Second Amendment, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that you are worth dying for the Second Amendment to be like still in use or something along those lines.
yeah,
Find
it's
the real
like
quote.
The exact quote is, I think it's worth it to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year so that we can have the Second Amendment.
Because it's like, well, I mean, you could say like, oh, we're disrespecting him because he's dead, but it's like, he kind of did the same thing, so he had it coming.
He disrespected.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that justifies it. I'm not gonna say it
Yeah,
justifies it.
I'm gonna agree with Durs on this. Like, it's not justified.
Nothing
at all.
justifies murder.
No, nothing ever does.
Unless you're a
But
pedophile.
yes, I will say
Okay.
it was coming. It was 100% coming.
Like he pissed off the wrong people. Here's what I wanna. I'm very like conspiratorial, so it's like
And I 100% agree with that.
what?
The only people that deserve to die are the people that kill others. That's exactly what I would agree with.
And pedophiles.
An eye for an eye.
And pedophiles, yes. An eye for an eye. Yeah, but an eye for an eye and the world goes blind. That's the famous quote.
I guess,
I
guess,
guess.
bro. I guess, bro.
I guess, bro.
I guess, bro.
Like, you're just racist, I
I'm not
guess.
gonna elaborate further. It's not worth it.
Okay, well,
oh yeah.
Sorry, I'm back.
I don't believe in that.
What's the
his
topic at the moment?
we're still talking about Charlie.
Okay.
I've got a thing. Maybe.
Alright.
I don't think politicians should be allowed to take donations from businesses that are worth past a certain net worth.
I think
Let me
there-
also
100%.
add. Let me also
100%.
add on to this: trade stocks. They should not be able to trade stocks either.
Oh, yes.
move
Also 'cause insider
stocks or
trading.
have
Okay,
people
yeah, no,
related
okay.
to them trade.
Yeah,
stocks.
Okay.
I was gonna talk. I want to say something about this. If a politician is allowed to do that,
APAC.
you're low-key kind of cooked in the real world.
Oh, by the
You are
way,
low-
there are parties in Germany that are financed solely by their own parties, so I don't think there's a thing about this that might restrict that.
No, self-finance
Like
is fine, right? Like, well, I mean, the
Okay.
problem with that is then you
Like
only
the,
have
like
rich
the
people being
biggest
politicians.
the
But
biggest
you only have rich people
donator
being
of
politicians
the
anyway.
Freien Wähler is the party leader himself.
I don't know. There's got to be a way where it's like,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that with the companies with a certain amount of net worth, pretty much just
I don't think anybody should be a billionaire.
Agreed.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No one. That's an unfathomable amount of money. No one
I mean,
deserves that.
Okay.
You don't
Capitalism,
become
not-
a billionaire by being a good person.
Okay, this is true. Yeah, this is true. Unless you like find like some loophole in the government or something.
Which they
Then-
do.
Exactly.
Honestly.
Like
They literally loophole the fucking laws to like avoid paying tax and shit. Like,
If you made $1,000 every day, it would take you 2,700 years to get $1 billion.
Yeah.
and some people have
yeah. Okay.
more than billion.
Look at Elon.
Hundreds.
Almost
of
in the
billions,
trillions.
Oh, that
I will say no one should have that amount of power. No. one.
Capitalism as a system necessarily devolves into fascism with its progress and its decay.
All right, we don't need your deep little quotes here, Kritchen.
So a very, very long time ago, like founding America old, back when they were choosing like government officials, you were not, once you became a government official, your money essentially went to zero. You made zero money being a government official. You had to have like a job on top of it. So a lot of people would like do government work and then they would go to their job after the government work. And I believe we should go back to that. This
Honestly,
includes banning trading and banning stock trading for anyone in government, period.
I
Unless-
think there should be like a middle ground, because obviously if you work in government, like
You
that's
have
your
so much
job,
work
like
to
you
do.
you have
That's a
to
lot
get
of
paid.
responsibility.
Yeah. But at the same time, I don't think you should be allowed to like just take several $1 million checks from different like party machines, and I don't know. Yeah.
I'm
I think-
saying like Nancy Pelosi, like that level of government official, they should not be allowed to make money being a
Yeah.
government official. Like Nancy Pelosi, being like a mayor or like that kind of level, or like a governor, I'd say like mayor up, you should not be allowed to get money being like a mayor.
I think like a six-figure salary, like a stable six-figure salary, would be what like a good standard.
This is a very lukewarm take I had. Never mind.
I think we're just figuring out that we agree on a lot of stuff that we just didn't know we
there's-
did.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
There
Often,
are some things that like I like am hearing each other out, and I can't say that I agree with them, but like I can respect that.
You can understand the viewpoint.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I understand.
Like I understand why people are against abortion. Like I'm not gonna completely call it out and say like, oh, it's irrational, but like, because everyone has their different reasons.
Of course, yeah. All right. Well, are we done with this topic? All right.
I would say so.
How do I word this? I have a pretty good one. How do I word this?
I have a
Okay.
question about the Pledge of Allegiance in America.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not gonna know
So
anything about this.
is it true that schools actually make you
No.
to do that like every
No.
week or
Yeah.
so?
No.
No,
Well,
you do
yes
not
and
have to.
no.
Yes,
Texas,
yes,
I
as
used
Good
to.
school.
I
Yes,
used to
as-
have to every single morning at school. I did.
Wait,
was that a private school?
It is area.
Yes, at any
Okay,
private school,
okay.
at K through 8, I had to do it every single day.
Like at my high school, no one ever even stood up.
It's,
My high school
wait,
didn't do. I've got
Yeah,
the
we should
Catholic private school
probably
by
not-
myself, and it has only ever done it through K through 8. My high school does not do it, but I believe someone do. But still, I have had to do it ever since I was like 5.
Okay, yes, as in like they'll like announce it, but no, as in you don't have to stand for it.
so wait, the Pledge of
I think it's
Allegiance is,
okay
like, the
if
national
you
anthem,
announce
right?
it, but you shouldn't be required.
But yeah, I would say encourage it, but yeah, it's not required.
In Texas, we have our own Texas Pledge of Allegiance on top of the United States one too. We have both, and we are required to stand up. Like, at least in my school, you would go to detention if you didn't do it.
As far as I know, that
Texas
Texas is very traditional.
So then,
Yes, Texas
Texas is
very.
like as conservative as you can get.
It's
I live in
Aw.
California. That's where I did it.
I pledge allegiance to cowboys and hookers.
I still remember that Texas wanted to join the United States so bad.
And
because they wanted
Buc-ee's,
to keep
and Buc-ee's.
slavery.
And HEB.
I still love the fact that
for
the
the
only
time that we
reason
have
Texas
left-
wanted to break away from Mexico was because they wanted to keep slavery, and a lot of other stuff. But that was one of them, so it was pretty funny.
W slavery.
All right, well,
so,
with 15 minutes left, I want to touch this topic before it ends. Go ahead, Sam.
Oh god,
I just wanted to clarify: the Pledge of Allegiance is the national anthem, right?
Not necessarily.
National Anthem is the song that Francis Scott Key wrote during the War of 1812. The Pledge of Allegiance is literally just saying, I pledge allegiance to America, pretty much.
Yeah, and you
Okay.
you
Like,
picture
it's-
the flag as a hot woman.
Yes. Well, I'm pretty sure if I might be wrong, the real national anthem is the Star Spangled Banner. But basically, yeah, they're kind of right. It's literally just pledging allegiance.
Okay, well,
Budget
moving
line was so
on.
good.
I finally found a way to word this. Okay, illegal immigrants should still be getting deported.
I
Ooh,
I mean, yeah.
I was waiting for this one. So,
And you-
I'm going to compare Trump ice and Obama ice. And
Okay.
specifically, this one Obama quote. Not families, not children, but criminals.
People, yes,
However,
people who
with-
entered in illegally. Yes.
They're not criminals. They're not legally criminals.
Yeah, that's
You can look
like-
this up. It's the fact. They are not legally criminals.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
they're-
if,
Well, Typically when a politician refers to criminals when talking about illegal immigrants, they're talking about people who commit violent crimes or stealing, basically.
If so,
Yeah,
I agree with Emma. If someone is
Illegally immigrating is like a civil offense.
If someone is
Obama
not a
ICE was
legal
good,
citizen-
and there were a ton of deportations under Obama. Like there were tons of protests over it.
Yeah, Obama wasn't like people still hated him for the deportations. The claim that people only hate Trump for it and they didn't hate Obama is bullshit because people absolutely hated Obama.
Yeah.
People hated him based on the color of his suit. They were conservatives
Oh, yeah.
protesting him
I thought you were
every
gonna
single
say
They just
day.
hated that he was black.
That's
That's all the reason. They just wanted to make a bunch of excuses around it. They just didn't like he was black. So easy.
I wouldn't have liked him if he was black either.
Simple.
Hey, childers.
Sorry, hold on. Here's the actual Obama.
Oh, I said
quote.
if.
Felons, not families. Criminals, not children. Gang members, not a mom who's working hard to provide for her kids.
Yeah, because there's tons of reasons why someone can't like legally enter a country. Like, let's say this is a big thing over here in the UK right now. There's the war in fucking the war in Iran, the war in Gaza right now. That's hitting like immigration. That's hitting our immigration like a fucking train, bro. There are so many people trying to run the fuck away from burning homes and shit, and it's like, are we supposed to be just like, nah, go back, pussy.
Yeah, that's actually like the fun.
Go back to the war zone. You don't belong
don't
here.
fund bombs to bomb other. Maybe don't fund to bomb other
Okay,
countries.
well, I mean, it's not. Look. I'm not the one funding Israel. All right, like, come on, man.
Where do you think your taxpayer
Israel.
dollars are going?
Taxpayer, another 30 billion to Israel.
And I also think with like the state of Mexico currently, with like that big like drug leader getting assassinated and like all the like riots everywhere, I think especially a time like now is a time where like we need to be like welcoming to people, especially when there's like such a heated world climate like right now. Like America was founded on we welcome everybody.
America was literally built by immigrants.
Yeah.
America was
Like,
entirely immigrants, but you know.
It was
Yeah,
built
also
by
the-
It was built by British colonialists.
And imperialism also. And
And like,
global
you know,
power, they're so
we went to the lands of America. We saw the brown people. We thought they were Indians, so we gave them STDs and shit. No, literally, we introduced
More like-
STDs to them. Like, okay, man. Like,
Dude,
Wait, that's
okay.
actually true. Wait, no, that's actually true. Wait.
Okay.
Okay,
so,
well,
like,
the whole thing about I feel like personally the whole thing about immigration kind of boils down to 2 points, and that's, well, would illegal immigration really have to exist if the U.S. immigration and citizenship system wasn't so like terrible? And then also, we did the same shit. We immigrated, so why are we punishing them now for doing the same thing that we did and we proclaimed?
Another
Exactly.
thing,
especially
Because
since, like,
there's
like I said before, if you're running away from war,
American War.
yeah,
In
Kritchen
1848.
literally just said the same thing. Like, if you're running away from war and it's like, oh yeah, get sent back, like that's just like.
Also, yeah, like if you're a refugee and you are given like asylum in like a country, think about like all of the like new inspired like people that might join the military and like want to fight for the country that protected them.
Another thing
Yeah,
they
so-
quite
well,
they
if you look
contribute
in-
quite a lot to tax dollar to tax revenue.
If you look at World War II, the UK had a whole like regiment of like Indian soldiers and shit.
Yeah.
And
I mean, that's
also-
also partly because it's like, you know.
yeah, they were like a cult.
Okay, we're ignoring that part, right? Like, you know,
Also the Bengal
they were
famine.
fighting for us.
still
Ignoring
remember
the
that quote of
ethical
Winston Churchill
implications of
calling-
that.
saying that Indians breed like rabbits or something. Quote Winston Churchill.
Winston was he was interesting, either.
I still remember that he actually got really mad because Stalin joked to FDR to execute like 30,000 German officers. Both laughed, by the way, and Winston Churchill got really mad and said that was like super evil or something. I don't know.
That kind of reminds me. There was the social media handler of Iran's government posted a poll on like Twitter saying like, should we bomb Keir Starmer, which is our current prime minister in the UK, and it got like 80% yes.
Another
So Keir
thing is-
Starmer had to post, if you vote yes on this, you will be arrested for treason.
That's
Insanity.
crazy.
Like, I mean, like, it is obviously a joke, right? Obviously, like,
That's
Iran is
not
like
something a country should be joking about. What the fuck?
I know, but
That
like,
is so. I've never heard of that, but that's actually like
That's just
so
low-key funny.
absurd.
That's just
Yeah,
low-key funny.
what?
well, I mean, nobody here likes Keir Starmer though, so it's like
Yeah.
literally everyone wants him out because he's apparently really shit.
I'm pretty
Which
sure
I mean, yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh
if
wait,
you
yeah,
would-
this is a good one. Do you think digital ID should be a thing?
Digital
What do you mean
ID.
digital ID? What do you mean by that?
Like,
Isn't
in
that
order-
already a thing?
In the UK, I don't know about America, but
It's already
In
a thing
America,
China.
we already have
Already.
a thing.
Digital ID.
It's already a thing in America.
when you
Explain what you're
hang on,
talking
hang
about
on.
real quick.
you
Yeah, what is a
connect
digital ID?
you connect your sort of like personal information, like your like a yeah, like government records that you attach to your social media account.
Oh no no
No,
no
we
no
don't
no
have
no
that.
no!
Attached to your social media account? No.
China
No,
already,
yeah,
no, no, no,
already
no.
have a digital
That's-
Get over
that-
it, Steve.
Everyone
That's
is
what the
fucked,
UK government is trying to do.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
that's
all of
like,
Europe is trying to do this.
That's like.
hi, we're
1984,
infringing your
bro.
free speech.
And people are welcoming this for some reason. It's weird, really.
Oh yeah, and I think like they're doing it under like the guise of like, oh, it's for protecting the children. And if you disagree with digital ID, you're a pedophile, which is like crazy fucking thing to say.
Another thing is, I'm pretty sure I'm already falling into
like
digital
what
ID
Roblox is
because
doing.
I have a Chinese
What the
national citizenship.
That's why I have a VPN. Yay! Also, they said they might ban VPNs soon. Yay!
Okay. I
Okay,
love
that's
Britain.
just straight up crazy.
I'm gonna start living in China, guys.
Hey,
Come
Ders,
on, America.
I got a finished basement and no one's like living there. So
Oh yeah, sure. Well, I can move to Canada and also smoke all the weed I want. Actually, you know what? If the Green
Hell yeah.
Party wins, I can smoke weed legally.
Canada sucks.
that's just never
Also-
happening. I don't think I've
Also,
gotten more
Reform's
than,
Party
like,
gonna win the
10% of
next UK
votes in, like,
election.
years.
So
No, 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 no.
Right.
But in the
Wait,
UK
have
right now,
they?
the Green
Oh,
Party
no.
is fucking is like smashing it right now.
No, Green Party.
Oh yeah, in
Canada,
Germany,
actually,
the
that's what
far
you're
right
talking
party.
about.
Oh, no, okay. The
My
Green Party
bad.
in the UK is doing really well because, like,
Jealous.
okay, well, God. So, the top three most popular, excluding the Green, number one is Reform, which it's like,
The Nazis.
how can I say this without sounding biased?
Basically, the Nazis.
No, they are not the Nazis.
Oh,
They are not
I
the
don't-
Nazis.
They're
Far
they're
right
like
from your town is what I'm guessing.
they are. Yeah, they are very far right.
Republicans of Europe.
Like what? Like I don't even know that they want to privatize healthcare because right now healthcare in the UK is public and it's free. So they
Yeah.
want to they want to privatize it, make it paid.
Thatcher didn't make
Um,
that. Didn't privatize that yet.
I mean, they say they're gonna lower taxes, but like everywhere they've been put in council,
And that's-
the taxes have been raised.
Just the average
Um,
party.
I mean, I would rather pay higher taxes than spend $20,000 on a hospital visit.
exactly.
$80,000 actually. They
Well,
charge it way more now.
What else is there? There is. They want to, like,
Close the borders.
yeah, they want to close borders. They want to like kick out a bunch of immigrants.
They want to.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
pretty much.
And then I think
Oh.
like the second
they're-
most popular one are the Lib Dems. I don't really know anything about them. I don't really
You-
care about them.
You liberals.
Liberal
Like the Lib
Democrats.
Dems, they're just there, I guess. I don't know. I don't really care. And then you have Restore UK, which is like, you know, it's like copying Reform. But like the main big difference between Restore and Reform is that Restore wants to kick out every single immigrant. Like literally every single one. Like, okay, man. Like, what are we doing? Like, how is that like the 4th most popular party, bro? Like, what are we doing?
Yo, Derskert, talking about this, I'm gonna tell you one funny thing. The most popular German party right now, according to poll staff, they have parts of the party that actually wants to deport all immigrants.
Anyway, I was originally gonna vote for the Communist Party.
I have a topic for this. Is either going to be like hot or freezing cold for my American friends. The 2-party system is god awful and should be
yes. No. Oh, of course. 100%. 100%.
Okay.
So, for the non-Americans, could you explain what a 2-party system is?
So, like, you can run as independent, so as like the Green Party or something in the U.S., but there is realistically 0% chance of you winning. So either you run as a Democrat or a Republican.
Yeah,
the last time.
It's like
two
political superpowers in the same country.
I'm pretty sure the last time
you can make your own
candidate even got more than 10% of the popular vote was like Ross Perot or something.
That brings me to a problem with the U.S. right now. People just vote red or blue. They don't care. Like, you should be voting for what's best for the country. Not
my favorite color.
Like, I like blue.
Did it change from last year?
Do what's best for your country.
If people would just vote for what's best for the country, then they would not vote.
Like, I hate immigrants,
What I would do is, I think for federal, I would keep it, obviously not 2-party, but keep it on like a party basis. But for like state and under and like representatives and Senate, I think you should vote for a person. Like, people run without like a label, and then you vote for who you want to represent you.
Smart.
This will really fast evolve into some other kinds of party resembling thing with factions, whatever, and it will just.
That's another one of just like in a perfect world scenarios.
Yeah, like the system will never be perfect.
You'd have to have some like power checks or something. Checks and balances, I think they're called.
Yeah, and also you should probably maybe minimize gerrymandering that happens like 100% of the time.
Who's Jerry? Sorry, I'm not paying attention.
Gerrymandering.
No idea what that is.
Yeah.
Gerrymandering is basically.
Gerrymandering is when you run as a party that you're not, but like the division lines are better. So like a red state is, or like, let's say you live in a red state and you are blue, but your county is like really big. You would probably run as red.
Okay.
You can also redraw. Gerrymandering is basically redrawing the borders so that you win, even though you might be losing.
Yeah.
This is why also in America you could potentially only about
basically
the perfect scenario you could win with 20% of the popular vote or something.
Yeah.
As president.
Yeah, I kind of.
All right. Well, is there any other topics that we want to hit before we close this?
Emerald, you had a final topic or something. I don't know if you already mentioned it.
Oh no, I already mentioned it. It was.
What was that? Oh, that was immigration.
I thought that was gonna last way longer. I thought
there was a pretty quick consensus, and you didn't really say anything on what was proposed.
World's first productive debate.
Wow, it's it's like we have similar beliefs.
Let me think. I have some. You know what?
Wait, Emerald. Hang on. I want to ask Emerald. What makes you think? What makes you think that you're right leaning?
Right leaning?
Yeah.
Well, I am for deporting illegal immigrants. I am for abortion being illegal.
Is that it?
There's other stuff, but I can't think of it right now.
Another thing.
Yeah, but then
the
you also have a lot of
honestly,
takes or left-sided, so does it just kind of balance out at that point?
Also, Democrats.
We're all in the middle.
You have quite you. I think Emerald's more of like a centrist.
I think most people are centrist. There's just such a big like you're either left or you're right, and you can't be anything else.
Like you can have beliefs from both sides.
Yeah.
To devolve yourself to just either left or right is just like really limiting.
You guys
Yeah,
think it's,
one of the first things I learned in like 7th grade civics class was that almost no one is fully left or right. Most, like,
I feel like
99% of people are in the middle.
extremists.
Because Emerald
The
has
only reason I'd
right-wing
say
beliefs.
I am what I am, but like the only reason I say what I what I am is I know I'm more leaning towards the right. That's the only reason I say it.
No, I would
If
say
you're not
So-
considering that, yeah, I'm in the center.
I feel like it's some sort of like government social manipulation tactic to try to divide people. Like you're strictly right, and you're strictly left.
I mean,
Probably.
yeah,
oh, now
yeah,
I'm
you're
gonna have to
right.
cut
It's
this
like-
part out. GG.
Yeah,
it's like,
It's okay.
this is to basically to distract you from seeing that they're pretty much actually a problem.
Yeah.
something class consciousness.
Yeah.
Don't let the people realize that or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty much that.
just keep them oblivious, and then free votes, I guess.
Guys,
It's
Kit
easier
is
to
now
control,
legally
I guess.
Another thing, people
Congratulations,
unintentionally support obviously considered communist or socialist policies, and in the end they support it as long as they don't hear that it's actually socialist / communist.
Why is chromatic inclination horrific?
What?
All right, well,
Another
It's so good.
The Democrats aren't left.
It's like apparently like high horrific, mid high.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Democrat isn't even a left party.
Hang on.
There's only a
Sorry, why did the Democrats leave?
far right party in America.
Huh?
The Republicans are far right, and Democrats are like center
I was
right.
gonna ask Emerald then. A little question.
Literally every
I'm gonna go
single
smoke
aspect,
with my girlfriend.
Okay.
literally every
I
single
want to go
aspect
get
of
drunk
the
as
of the
well.
Republicans resembles the German.
It was fun having you two then.
Damn.
Damn.
Wow, they left.
I feel like public healthcare with Canada, where like some healthcare is covered, and UK as well. That's like, I guess, more communist or collectivist, but I guess people don't see it as that. Maybe.
I know pretty much only America thinks it's communist, but in reality it's not communist at all.
Yeah.
So there's-
Everyone thinks.
Yeah, okay, and
communism is
literally,
bad for
like,
some reason.
literally, like, the far right are calling fucking Zoran Mamdani a communist, man. It's like,
Yeah.
they're just using it as a buzzword at this point. Like, that's not even what communist means.
Social democracy is only to keep you happy from actually devolving into becoming socialist or communist.
Something about, like,
This
I
could.
don't know.
Sure.
What?
All right.
Never mind.
did
Well,
not get what you
considering
said.
that we're done with this, thanks for
It's a
joining, I
fucking waste
guess.
of time.
Are we done
Yeah.
with it?
UI.
I mean,
Like, it's been an hour, but like
Didn't you have one big point you wanted to talk about?
me.
Yeah, it was
Then
about
we
the
already talked.
immigration.
Immigration.
Oh yeah.
it was a lot faster
it's
than I
like-
thought.
It's like, wow, like, oh, so, like, yeah, people who do crimes and aren't legal citizens should be deported.
Yeah, like that's pretty much just like
Yeah.
what am I?
I mean, yeah, that's a very fair.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
something about
All right,
criminals.
well,
being
I'm gonna head back
deported.
to the VC.
Oh yeah. No,
Oh, yeah.
about the criminals being deported
awesome.
thing. I have one thing to say. Did you know? Oh fuck.
I'll hear you out. I'll hear you out. Oh, here we
Go
go.
ahead,
He's
go
back.
ahead.
He's back.
Go
He's
ahead.
back.
Go ahead.
There's the thing about this not potentially being bad is that there are actual rapists deported back to Afghanistan who have not faced any punishment in Afghanistan for it.
Okay.
I just want to.
Well,
leave it
okay,
at
I
that.
think they should be. Okay.
Another
well,
thing is it's crazy.
That makes it a bit
expensive
harder.
The
What
other
if
thing
you-
is it's more expensive than just keeping them in your prisons. This has been proven.
What if you deport them at the end of their sentence?
So
You know that
I don't
you
think
know
that's
that
true
like
for this
a
point.
lot of heavy crimes that may cause one to be deported are like mostly life in America anyway, and most people die in their sentence probably.
Oh, well then.
Like you can't deport people for stealing a lollipop. That's stupid.
I would.
I mean,
That's
you
very
can.
illegal. You can't do that.
Like you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Or the defining.
like
of the
there's
law.
different types of stealing
Maybe
really,
it's
just, like,
easier for
lie.
maybe it's easier for America because Mexico is right at the border, and most immigrants in America are from Mexico.
Correct,
But
yes.
in countries like Germany, most immigrants are like from Syria or whatever from the Middle East. So it's a little bit more. It's pretty expensive.